So let's just start out. I met a guy today named Jake at McDonald's. This is him.
Hi, I'm Jake.
And tell us a little bit about yourself. I found your story actually rather interesting. I was eavesdropping on your conversation, and I did see your bike outside. And I was kind of interested in what you were saying, that you were traveling across country on your bike. And you were talking to your friends about some of the states that you went through. But I want to back up a little bit. Tell me about, first off, so you're Jake, and how old are you, and where are you from? And a little bit about, did you ride bikes before? So first off, yeah, tell me about yourself.
Okay, my name is Jake Porter, 23 years old. I'll be 24 in about 2 weeks from now. Born in Milford, Massachusetts, lived there for a few years, then lived in New Hampshire for a few years, and then lived a long time in Florida, in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is Pinellas County. It's right on the beach, on the Gulf. It's really beautiful there. And yeah, I rode bikes since I was around 16, 17 years old. So it's been a long time now. And I ride fast. I like going fast.
That's what you're telling we're here at Competition Suspension too. It's where I work, and the owner was nice enough to let Jake come up here. Actually, he was interested in his story too, just from the bike riding aspect. So tell me, why did you decide to ride cross country, and what's your goal at the end of the trip? Where are you heading?
Well, there was a few major reasons why I decided to leave on this journey. One of the big reasons is I was sick of living in Florida. As much as I love the people there and the place, the environment, it's beautiful there. It's just you get nowhere living there for a long time. And so I decided to leave and take off, but I wanted to do it on my bicycle for also other reasons. I'm an environmentalist, eco-friendly. But my main goal is really to get to California to start college at Humboldt University. It's in Arcata, California, which is Northern California. And I've been biking now since May 4th, and it's July 27th. So it's been a while.
May 4th, I was going to ask you when you left. And why are you zigzagging across the country? You could have went straight across.
I could have went straight across. Lots of people to see. I went and saw some family in Massachusetts. I went and saw my friend in Vermont, hung out there for a while, and then saw my friend in Ohio for about a week. And he joined, actually. He left this morning. He went back to Ohio because some personal reasons, but that's okay.
Well, along the way you had some stories. A couple states weren't your favorite. What happened in Baltimore and Cleveland, I think?
Baltimore, Maryland was very sketchy. The sketchiest city I've been to ever in my life. It's all low-income housing. It's very dangerous. It was getting kind of dark, and Maryland is just one big uphill, the whole state basically. And Baltimore is about Route 1 rides right through Baltimore, and it's just one uphill for about 15 miles through the hood, the entire thing. There was about 4 or 5 guys while I was going slow up the hill walking behind me. They were thugs, and they were like, "Hey boy, that's a nice bike you got there." And then I turned around and I saw one of them reach down his pants, and I was like, "Oh, F no." And then I just booked it up the hill as fast as I could. It was ridiculous. It was scary.
I feel like you're in a movie sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was like right outside of Cleveland. I didn't go through the city. I was like right outside of it in the suburbs. And it was kind of hood there, and I don't know, there was a couple people talking to me, and they seemed sketchy. They were like, "You want to come check this out?" Blah, 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 stuff like that. I was like, "Nah, man, I just got on my bike and left."
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, it sounds like you got some street smarts, and if not, people that do what you're doing acquire street smarts real quick.
Definitely.
If they want to live. Now, about, I get personal questions now. As far as camping, you got a fishing pole.
Yeah.
How do you know where to stay? Like, do you just find somewhere, state ground, or?
Honestly, I ride to find the sweet spots. I will ride as long as it takes to find the sweet spots. I go into the straight up wild. I don't go to campgrounds and pay for that stuff. This planet is our home as human beings. We deserve to sleep wherever we want on this planet. So I just go in the middle of nowhere and set up camp. It's better that way. It's more peaceful.
For sure. Now, money-wise, did you save up a little bit of money before you left? I mean, that's probably a dumb question,
yeah,
but you need to have some money for some things, right?
Mm-hmm. I left Florida with some money. My money is basically spent on the much needed, the tools, the things for my bike, hygienic products, stuff like that. I stayed in a couple motels on the way up the Atlantic coast because the cities I were in were pretty dangerous.
Good for you.
Yeah, the cheap motels.
Yeah, for sure.
And it gives you a shower and laundry, so that's cool. I don't know.
Who's the most interesting person you met so far?
The most interesting person I've met so far?
Probably a few. You seem easily approachable. I approached you, so I'm sure you've met some people.
Yeah, a lot of people just come up to me. You're definitely in the top there. Asking me for an interview. This is cool. And you work at the cool
shock place.
Where you make shocks for race cars. That's really interesting, actually.
Thanks.
That is really a tough question. I've met so many cool people.
Do you meet any cute girls?
Yeah, but I'm not really interested in that right now.
I know, you're
it's
trying to get
It's a spiritual journey for me, actually.
Spiritual. That's what I wanted to kind of end this with, just in case, because we're sitting outside and all my audio and my video equipment's at home.
It's windy, too.
50 miles away, but I have faith that I'll be able to get something good produced out of this. Yeah. But I want to end with why you took this journey again. No, you told me something at McDonald's. Tell me that again.
Right. Another one of the main reasons I left was because I was sick of living a life of false sense of security. Basically, most people on this planet sit there day to day and work the same job and do almost nothing with their life. And I wanted to experience more before I die and have a full soul before I die. And I feel like eco-friendly travel, long distance, is one of the best ways to do it because you see so much and experience so much.
Yeah, you sure do. I took a train ride across country. They say nothing compares to that, except I would say probably riding bike across country. So,
I mean, even if it's for like a day or two, go out and camp and then go back home.
For sure.
You're still getting the spirituality in your mind and soul.
Everybody needs to stop and have their me time. I just said that yesterday, so that's kind of neat that I ran into it.
That is cool.
Gives you just a reality check. I wish you the best of luck. And do you have a Twitter page or not? Facebook page you want to tell people?
I have a Facebook page. Just look up my name, Jake Porter. You'll see me just standing in Watertown, New York. I change my picture sometimes. And my Instagram name is Color Death. It's just one word, Color Death.
What's that about?
Just, I'm a painter too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I make a lot of art.
Well, I'll probably be following up with you again because I have more questions, but I'm at work. And
Please
my
do.
boss,
I'll keep in touch with you for sure.
Yeah, but I'll maybe get some more particular questions. These ones were just off the top of my head in general, but I feel is good for a short interview. So thank you.
I liked it too. Thank you.
Thanks, Jake, and best of luck. Take care.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Bye bye. Do you ever get sore riding your bike? Do you ever think like, holy crap, what am I doing to myself? Or do you feel it's a really healthy type of thing? Because riding that far,
it's sore a lot. A lot of days you just kind of push through it. It's mostly mental. Cross country is mostly mental. Races are mostly physical. When you're going cross country, you need your mind to tell your legs to just keep pushing. Just go, just go, just go, just do it, even when they're dead. All you got to do is right before you take off, especially after breaks, stretch every single time. I'm about to stretch when I take off from here right now.
Good thing. That's
always stretch. Legs, arms, everything.
Have you always been slim?
Yeah, I've always been thin.
What about loneliness? Do you ever get lonely?
There's been a few times I've been lonely where I wish I had someone with me or a couple people. I feel like traveling alone is the best way to go, honestly, because nothing to slow you down.
Yeah, you don't need all sometimes it can be a pain in the ass, to be quite frank.
Yeah, definitely.
To have some people with you.
But when I do get lonely, I just call my friends or family and talk to them for a while and everything's okay.
For sure. Well, thank you for that.